Police are still investigating, but they say that they have charged a person with contributing to the delinquency of a minor after they say they provided alcohol to some underage people that were staying inside of the rental property. Gunshots, car alarms, and yelling filling Darlington Street just before midnight Saturday. But neighbors say the chaos started long before the shooting. Neighbors I spoke with who asked to remain anonymous say nearly 50 teens were roaming up and down the block, inside, around, and behind this Airbnb property and other rentals across the street.
There are several areas of Earlewood where whole blocks of Earlewood are just short-term rentals, and that really diminishes the sense of community and cohesion within our neighborhood.
On the top half of Darlington Street alone, of the 12 properties, 5 of them are Airbnb or Vrbo rentals. One neighbor tells me they filed a noise complaint around 10:30 that night. They say police arrived 10 to 15 minutes later, and about an hour after that, the shooting started. And by the next morning, the aftermath was scattered in their front yards. People who live in the neighborhood say magazines filled with bullets were found in one yard and a weapon behind another home.
On that street, many of them have small children. You know, this is a two-pronged issue. It's not just about short-term rentals. It's also about people having access to guns. These were really young kids who had access to really high-power weapons.
Earlewood's Neighborhood Association President Meg Sims says short-term rentals have already changed the dynamic of downtown neighborhoods in a negative way. This shooting is the second this year at a short-term rental in Columbia. In June, 18-year-old Jaden Brackens was killed at an Elmwood Park Airbnb, and 3 other teens were wounded.
I'm eager to see better enforcement of the existing regulations around short-term rentals in our neighborhood, and I'm also eager to see better protection against gun violence.
Columbia police have confirmed the Darlington Street Airbnb had an active short-term rental permit, but following the shooting, CPD issued the owner a nuisance notice and the city revoked that permit. Now, police continue to investigate who is responsible and also who is connected to the shooting. In Columbia, I'm Megan Gagno, Watch Fox News, Local First.